Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Thank you, Organizing Committee, for allowing us to present our work. I am Radiah Abdul Ghani and my student Nur Akilah Muhammad Azman from Department of Biomedical Science, Kuliah of Allied Health Sciences, International Islamic University Malaysia in Kuantan. And today we would like to present you the project findings titled Knowledge and Practice of Nutritional Cancer Therapy based on Polyamine Deficient Diet among Cancer Patients in Kuantan, Pahang. This is the research outline. And as an introduction, we know that the cancer cases increasing every year, and it causes a lot of death, okay, not only in Malaysia but all countries in the world, and it is a kind of the second leading of cause of death. Okay, for the cancer treatment and prevention, it has been developed for a long time, and the most useful or the most popular treatment is the chemotherapeutic drugs. However, each of the use of the drug has a side effect, and also this side effect is affect the quality of the patient's life. Besides that, it has been found that the drugs that has been used is not targeted to specifically to cancer cells. Therefore, it will affect another normal cell. For this project, we are introducing the nutritional cancer therapy as a complementary strategy for fighting cancer. What does it mean by complementary? It means that it does not going to replace the current therapeutic drugs, but it is being applied, okay, together with the modern treatment. Before we proceed, let me introduce you what are the polyamines. Polyamines is a small water-soluble aliphatic cations. What does it mean by aliphatic cations? It is a long chain and it has a positive charge. Okay, so due to this structure, it has a special interaction and easily got interaction with the negatively charged molecules, which is available on the cell, and these allow the polyamines to interact with DNA and regulate the gene expression, and also regulate the membrane and cytoskeletal function, and disturb or disturb the cell cycle progression and proliferation. Due to this process or the effect, so it has become one of the cations or the amino acids that useful to fight the cancer. Cancer cells demand a huge number or concentration of polyamines because they are actively proliferate. Since polyamine is in demand in proliferation cell, therefore the concentration of polyamine in cancer tissues is higher compared to normal. Therefore, the strategy of polyamine deficient diet aim to reduce the polyamine intake in cancer patients. The concept of polyamine deficient diet has been applied widely in other countries, for example, Sweden, Germany, United Kingdom, United States, and Japan. Okay, they have their own food database which record the polyamine content based on the local food. However, in Malaysia, there is none of the information regarding this matter. Therefore, the aim of this project is to investigate the level of knowledge and practice on polyamine deficient diet among cancer patients in Kuantan, Pahang. It is kind of like of the need assessment on the database need in Malaysia. So to start with, we measure the level of knowledge and practice regarding the nutritional intake among cancer patients. The objective is to determine the level of knowledge on polyamine deficient diet among cancer patients in Kuantan and to identify the factors that associate with the knowledge of PDD among cancer patients in Kuantan, Pahang. This is the hypothesis, and this is the significant or rational. We think that the PDD or this project is able to assist and provide information to related agencies such as Ministry of Health regarding the planning, especially nutritional planning for cancer patient, and also the need of development of Malaysian local food database based on polyamine content, and also establish the database for polyamine deficient diet in Malaysia. This is the methodology. We start with the sampling and development of questionnaire, do the pilot study to verify the questionnaire, and also data collection and statistical analysis and results presentation. And according to the sample size calculation, we need about 36, and we use the convenience sampling method and snowball sampling. And we developed the questionnaire. The questionnaire has been validated via two stages. Actually, stage 1 is experts in the area, which is those working in the nutritional area, such as dietitians and nutritionists. And the second phase of validation involved pilot study that involved the staff, student, and general workers among IIUM population. Since we are not going to take this IIUM population as a sample, so they are being recruited to be our pilot study sampling. The content of questionnaire, of course, divided into three. We have demographic data, and then the knowledge of patient regarding the nutritional knowledge, and also related to polyamine deficient diet and the food choice. Then we have a practice of patients section. We use the SPAS version 12 to do the statistical analysis. The results and findings shows that the cancer patients in Kuantan consist of children, okay, and then the youth, middle age, and elderly. Majority of the respondents are coming from middle age. And then regarding gender, most of them are female compared to male, which is about 75% female. And the race consists of Malay, majority of them, followed by Indian and Chinese. And this is the distribution of type of cancer among patients. We can see that most of them are in the category of breast cancer, and followed by lymphoma. Regarding knowledge of patient, the mean score shows that the patients know about the general nutritional knowledge quite well, and then they are not really know about the polyamine deficient diet and also the food choice. And we can see that they have a poor, okay, they have a poor level of the knowledge in the polyamine deficient diet. Regarding practice, okay, we can see that the frequency of patients according to food consumption score here, The second objective found that the factors associated with knowledge shows that the level of knowledge and also the level of education have a significantly statistical uh, difference or association uh, within the knowledge and also education. Okay, we know that patients had adequate knowledge on general nutritional knowledge, but then inadequate or poor level in the polyamine deficient diet. This is similar with other study. The findings also show that cancer patients have a very basic nutritional knowledge, but not in the polyamine deficient diet knowledge that related to cancer. And we found that in Kuantan, Pahang, the cancer patients have a poor practice regarding the polyamine deficient diet. Regarding practice of PDD among cancer patients in Kuantan, the mean score for food consumption is about 43.8%. So they are actually consume a food with high polyamines, which should not be. Okay, in cancer patient, what they have to do is to consume food with a low polyamine diet. Okay, in other study, despite the nutrition knowledge of the individual is good, the diet quality and quantity might be low. So in general, the practice is still poor among the cancer patients in Pahang. And this is due to the educational background and also knowledge of cancer patient, since it is logic, since the polyamine deficient diet concept is not known in Malaysia and the food database is also not well established. Therefore, it is logic and related to the knowledge and practice which is poor regarding the polyamine deficient diet. The limitation of this project is the low number of patients, about 36, and the unbalanced number of patients based on race. However, this is quite good, I think, as a kickstart to determine the level and knowledge of the PDD and the need to have the database and also more information to be supplied to the cancer patient about this method. And we know that the conclusion, the level of knowledge and practice of PDD among cancer patients in Kuantan is low, and only educational background significantly associated with the level of knowledge. As a future recommendation related to this project is to widen the locality of the participant, such as involved in other district as well, starting with the Pahang state. So this will increase the sample size and more information will be obtained. And then we thought about to have the evaluating about the knowledge and also the attitude regarding nutritional cancer therapy and polyamine deficient diet among healthcare giver and also attendance of cancer patient, because most of the time the healthcare giver and attendants are the one that sustain the information regarding the practice that should be done by the cancer patients. So the knowledge and also attitude of the caregiver of the patients are very important. Thank you very much. This is the reference.